We're joined by Congressman Jim Langevin, who co-chairs the Congressional Cybersecurity Caucus. And Congressman, today's attack in Massachusetts, the meat supplier, and just a couple weeks ago, that gas pipeline, these attacks seem to be happening more frequently. Is that the case?
They are happening more and more frequently. It's very troubling. I've long been concerned about the ability of either criminal organizations or terrorist organizations being able to get their hands on malware that could cause physical damage through a cyber attack. And we saw that really it play out with the Colonial Pipeline attack. And now they've hit our food supply, and now today it's the steamship authority. So I am concerned about the pervasiveness of these attacks, and my concern is that this could have also, all these attacks could have been far worse. And that, let's say this had been on a natural gas pipeline in the dead of winter, shutting down gas flow to the Northeast, not only would it damage our economy, but it could have really caused loss of life.
Congressman, you obviously look at this from a federal, at times obviously an international perspective as well, but to dial it back a little, what can an individual company do to stay ahead of attacks like these?
So first, we have to understand that, unfortunately, there's no silver bullet. There's no way we can say anyone will ever be 100% secure. But there are things that companies and individuals can protect themselves. First of all, having strong passwords, updating your security software, making sure that you have things like two-factor authentication turned on, basically good cyber hygiene. That's where a lot of things can be avoided if we do the basics. Beyond that, companies certainly should back up their systems so that if they're hit with a ransomware attack like this, that they can hopefully reconstitute without having to pay the ransom. They can also certainly hire a cybersecurity company that specializes in cyber to protect the networks for them. But again, doing the basics is where they should start.
And Congressman, I know you've been sounding the alarm about cybersecurity for years now. Do you think we're making enough progress on this front?
We're making some progress, but not enough. It's slow going. Again, we've got to be right in terms of the government 100% of the time, where the bad guys only have to be right once. We've come a long way. We stood up U.S. Cyber Command. We have the at DHS. We have the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. We just created a Senate-confirmed National Cyber Director. That's legislation that I put through the Congress with my colleagues from the Cyberspace Solarium Commission. Chris Inglis, former Deputy Director of the NSA, will be the first National Cyber Director. I was on the phone with him today. I've been engaged with the White House. We now have a Deputy National Security Advisor for cybersecurity with the National Security Council. So we're doing more, but I've also been advocating for proper funding. I've asked for another $400 million for the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency to build up their capabilities so that not only can they protect the .gov network, but they can be a vital resource to private sector critical infrastructure. It's needed.
Congressman, do you feel like we're behind the 8 ball on this? That you mentioned we certainly need more money to fund these programs and the research into it. Are we 10 years behind on this? Are we 5 years behind, or are we where we should be to look forward?
Well, again, we're behind because, again, we've got to be right 100% of the time. The bad guys only have to be right once. Our cyber networks it's a vast attack space, right? And we all make extensive use of the internet every day, whether it's commerce or communication, any number of things. We all use it. But the internet was never built with security in mind. It was this free and open architecture. So we've been trying to layer security on top of this open architecture now for years, and it's still an ongoing effort. So we're getting better at it, and certainly things like machine learning and AI and other tools will help us be more secure. But right now we have to redouble our efforts, making sure that we're leaving no stone unturned so that we put a stop to these cyber attacks. And by the way, one of the major things we need to do is make sure that the Biden administration is making clear to Russia or any foreign country that if they're harboring criminal organizations and allowing them to act with impunity, that is unacceptable. It's not what responsible nation states do. If they're going to look the other way, then Russia needs to be held accountable. Any country that is allowing these criminal organizations to attack us. I'm mad as hell, and we need to do more about it.
Congressman Jim Langevin, we appreciate your time today live at 4.
Thank you.